You need to start applying this rule if you really want to build massive momentum. All right, so I'm in the living room. I got a little bit of a light setup for you guys here. This one's gonna be a quick one, but earlier today I was thinking about something. I wanted to share with you guys my thoughts that I had with one of my mentors a few years ago. And he shared something with me that really taught me how to build momentum within myself and just to push forward when I knew I could do it, but I was overthinking and overanalyzing. Now, I think this video, a lot of you guys can relate to this in fitness, probably in your career, or in business, if you're in business maybe, just different aspects of your life. And I'm 29 now, and I really do wish that I would have started thinking this way when I was younger, especially when I was 20, 21. And I was told this maybe, like 4 years ago. And I never really put a lot of thought process into this until the past, maybe let's say 2 years. So this whole idea, this message I'm going to share with you guys, I want you to really think about this. And it's, I feel like I'm reading out of a Stoic book right now, bro. But the idea is, when you feel like you build momentum, I used to think that I could never build momentum. I would feel momentum maybe a little bit, and then I would fall short. I'd get distracted, and I would try to learn some new thing, or if I could get to this level in my physique, there's a certain way, or if I could do this in my business, or, there's a certain type of, charisma that I need to have in order to, land a date with a girl. And it's the same thing when it came down to with my fiance. Like dude, I'm not even gonna get into that. But this whole idea is building momentum can be hard for a lot of people, and I'm gonna share with you how you can really start thinking about that and where you can find momentum and try to utilize as much momentum that you get, and then just fucking keep going forward. So this message was told to me a long time ago, and 3-4 years ago, and my mentor told me it's better to take massive imperfect action than perfect inaction. So it's better to take massive imperfect action than to take perfect inaction. So what does this mean? It's like nothing's ever going to be perfect for you to do something. And I've always thought like this. I'm like, okay, when it came down, I've built 20, 30 websites on different businesses. I've always thought I had to have the perfect thing, perfect blah, 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 perfect header, perfect thumbnail, perfect title, perfect form in the gym, the perfect diet, the perfect one line to approach a girl and say, hey, try to get her number and go on a date with you. Like, nothing is ever going to be perfect until you start trying. And then you'll find that you don't want things to be perfect, because you do want to continue to learn, because once it's perfect, then it stops being fun. So taking that massive action within yourself and chasing what you want to do is by far probably one of the best things you could do for yourself. And I learned that the hard way out through my 20s. Like I had so many great ideas. I had so many different things. And I never really took massive action on it because I was always just thinking it's not perfect enough. And, to this day, you guys, I have friends that are starting businesses or doing different things. And I can sometimes see that they hold themselves back a little bit. They don't put the foot on the gas pedal and go hard because they're afraid they might mess up. And I still to this day do the same thing sometimes. Like I don't want to do something without knowing it better, because I don't want to mess up on that and then be like, I could have done that in the past. But you need to start applying this rule if you really want to build massive momentum in your life. That's just this is how you need to start thinking. You need to start taking massive imperfect action, because you don't want anything to be perfect. I'll tell you that right now. You don't want anything to be perfect. And so I'm going to relate this to health and fitness. At the end of the day, if you're trying to build your dream physique, you're trying to start building momentum through that, that's just something that you have to look at. As sometimes you're gonna have to do the things that you don't know what to do, and you have to find help, or you have to learn. You have to take extra time to learn for yourself. but you just have to start doing it. And it sounds a little bit like, I don't know, just like motivational talk right now. But that line that he said to me really, I had a little bit of an epiphany moment. Like, okay, I get that, like taking massive action. But I kept trying to make that massive action perfect, and it just wasn't working for me. And so you can see in my channel, I've been so on and off on this YouTube sprint for the longest time, because I feel like everything has to be aligned and perfect. And in reality, it's like I'm going to learn how to make things better by taking more action in my YouTube channel. And it's the same thing with your health and fitness. It's the same thing with other aspects of your life. So hopefully that helped you guys out a little bit. Just some thoughts I've had today. A little bit of a ramble on. But anyways, gents, if you're watching to this end of this video, truly appreciate you. I'm going to keep trying to upload more videos and bring you guys some value and some thoughts. Yeah, I'm going to end her there. Peace out.